Tips from an 8-figure producer. You're not going to want to miss this series on Tuesday Traffic Tips, so stay tuned.
Good morning, this is Alan Buchanan, and I provide location advice to owners and occupants of industrial buildings in Southern California. Otherwise we wouldn't have. Alan Buchanan, Tuesday Traffic Tips.
Hey, good morning and welcome to Tuesday Traffic Tips. Please visit our sponsors, RealNex and Reonomy. They're standing by waiting to provide a free demonstration for you today. Hey, I had the honor of spending an hour with an 8-figure producer a couple of weeks ago. And during that hour, I was able to glean 10 different tips that I'm going to share with you on succeeding weeks here. This obviously is going to be week one. Now, I know many of you are going to want to know who this 8-figure producer is, and frankly, he has sworn me to secrecy, so I can't share who it is, but I will say that our time together was absolutely amazing, and I'm going to share the tips he shared with me with you. The first tip in how to become an 8-figure producer is to host memorable events. Now, this can mean different things to different people. For me, a memorable event might be taking someone to the Masters Golf Tournament. It might be taking someone to the Los Angeles Open here in Southern California, actually the U.S. Open in Southern California this summer. It could be taking a group of people to lunch. It might be renting an airplane and taking people to Paris, depending on your budget. But the point is, those clients that participate in those memorable events are never going to forget you. I know my friend David Dirkschneider in Oklahoma City at Capstone is a big believer in hosting memorable events, and we're going to put a link to David's LinkedIn profile here below. You can contact him and get some specific tips on how he hosts memorable events. But that's tip number one, host memorable events, and tip number 2 through 10 will follow. So I plan to see you all each week for the next 10 weeks. Alan Buchanan, make it a great week. Tuesday Traffic Tips.